For an old guy, it's a trick to learn. So I'm in 100 shares of XIV so far this morning at 77.62 or 63, one of the two. So I'm in small XIV 100 shares, 77.62 pre-market. It's at 77.10. So I lost $50 this morning so far. I guess I should post that. Morning, Kerry. Long 100 XIV test 77.63. Right now I'm watching, pardon me, I'm watching gold on the algorithm here. That blue line is an important line on the model. It's been moving through the model pretty much perfect. That blue line, if it stays over that blue line, it's in good shape. If it loses the blue line, you can expect it to visit this diagonal orange line here. If not, it hasn't really got a test until 13/31/45. Also watching volatility. Our model has a potential channel forming here. It is in an apex scenario right now, and it's up 18.5%. So I'm my suspicion is that the CBs will step in here soon and start to crush it. We'll see. If not, I'll flip on XIV. It's a small position, so right now I'm off about $40. Course oil I'm watching on the algorithm. It's on its way to the target for Tuesday morning. Tuesday 4:30. Sorry. S&P is in a bullish quadrant right now. Oh no, it's not. It is in a that's a tough one. Underneath this thick line here is it is a challenge. There's no doubt. Had I realized that when I took that XIV position, I would have never done that. That's funny. It's not funny. It's going to put me $100 sideways to start today. But anyway, right here at, so tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, it depends on where we get to, exact timing, but sometime tomorrow, if it gets in here, so above 243.66, and it sits in here, that's extremely, wow, it's a moderately bullish quadrant for it to be in. And if it gets above this thick tugged line, and into this quadrant up into here, it could just go for a ride north quite easy. So that's kind of its route to the positive side. On the negative side, it is in a fairly bearish quadrant. It's kind of a complicated one though. You kind of have to be able to see multi-dimensional to read that quadrant, but see, I'm off $70 to start the day here on that XIV. That was an error on my part. MACD on daily is on the S&P. Let's take a look at that quick. Still trending down, but it's getting close to the bottom. Well, that's not true either. Intraday, I think a bit of a volatility crush here might save this trade, so I'll give it a little bit of room. Ecor is down 30% now in pre-market. Juno got an upgrade this morning. Had quite a day yesterday, 18.71%. Right up against resistance. Let's see what the folks on social media are saying. Gold GLD breaks out at the same price it was at last year. That's what I've been trying to say to everybody. Gold scores important breakout. Careful, careful. When you know human behavioral patterns, you can predict these moves in gold. Wow, these markets, I tell you, the amount of bullshit. Well, I'm already down $100. Jeepers. Morning, Louie. How are you doing? I'm just snooping social media here. Okay. Oh, I'm only down $70 now on the day. Yeah, so gold has respected the model perfectly. Um, I'm watching this blue line close. That's important for gold. Volatility. It's right in the sweet spot of the quadrant. If it doesn't get up and north here, well, you know, the way volatility works. If somebody says something stupid, it could, but short of something said stupid politically, very minimum. Today I'll look for 12.5, if not the bottom of the range at a 10.2. Now I don't expect to see that anytime soon, but anyway, this is what the model is seeing as a bottom channel right here. But keep in mind, volatility is very difficult. Anything over the top Bollinger Band on the daily is a really predictable short, just so you know. Yeah, Houston A, that's a big deal. Juno, I find this interesting because it's right up against resistance, and if they get enough short covering, it could get up and over. Acore, I'm really, really interested in today. It's off 31%. I think it's way overdone. This FDA decision was out of left field. The blue line in gold is, what that is it's an algorithm model calculation of support and resistance. They're fairly they're fairly spot on. Like back tested, they're spot on. Like here, I'll show you another one here. See, there's one right here, and you know that's why that cluster area was marked. See this yellow one here? That's an algorithm calculation. The blue ones are an algorithm calculation. Blue ones are more trend line resistance and support, calculated, from a conventional perspective. The yellow ones are like true math, and it's hard to explain the difference between the two. But the blue ones are trend line support and resistance. Historical is really what they are at the end of the day. The yellow ones are math, but you can see how when it got over this cluster, like the yellow not so much, but over that blue one there, and it just took right off out of the cluster. And so the shaded area just represents that there was 3 resistance points there, right? And then this was important, this diagonal quad. So it held it all up, and it was in the inverse apex, and then boom, it took off. Now, of course, that can be an anomaly, and it can just be a fluke. But when you looked at the way it traded through the model, like every time you get to the mid, the grays, right, you get resistance, and then straight up. And where it went straight up is interesting too. And then, it jigged through here, and now it's, finding complications through all its fibs. So that's really, conventional trend line support and resistance from historical charting is the best way to explain the blue. And that's why they're so important. So they hold up both from an algorithmic perspective, like from a math perspective, and from a conventional charting perspective. Now, do I think gold's going to tank? I don't think gold's going to tank anytime soon, but could it come under some pressure and get to this diagonal orange line? It sure could. I think, it's like anything else. I think it might be a little overbought short term. So, this support here, and this is support, but could become resistance quite easily. I wouldn't doubt, as long as everybody stays cool on the geopolitical front, that gold ends up trading in here for a while. And if you look at the date, right here, you end up at the 3rd of September. But, the way it is geopolitically. If it gets going north, These red lines, these red vertical lines have been interesting. You see how it, it's right on the red vertical line when it went north there. Like it's right on the line all the way through almost. So, there isn't significant resistance, and this isn't even real serious, but yeah, the 1331. Volatility's holding up. This is a real funky quadrant in the S&P. This is quite the story. Fluke surfer whales. That's awesome. Hey, Sean, did you nail that that gold play all the way up? What a play. I missed it. Like I was long gold and I closed. But I'm just a base hitter. Okay, so Acor looks like it might have found an intraday bottom, but be careful trying to catch knives, of course. I'm just going to set an alarm here. And gold, I got alarms on. XIV, damn. Can't catch a break with XIV, eh? Me and XIV lately. It's the third one that I've started the trade underwater, like right when I enter. Oh shit, Sean, sorry man. I thought you were long, sorry. Hopefully you cut quick. Volatility's holding up. We'll see how it does here at open. Okay, so let's get some stuff off our scans here. Be very careful today. Don't get stubborn about positions because volatility's here. So RTNB is jiggy again. HAIN, IMGN, ABCO. I'm mostly interested in seeing what volatility is going to do here. If I have to flip out of XIV and go the other way, I will. I'm also interested in what gold's going to do. Oil is still, it's like mid quadrant, so there just isn't a trade there for me right now, but that can change very fast with oil. So I'm most interested in, the S&P, volatility, gold, oil. I am interested in what's going on with Acor. Juno. And then we had some alarms yesterday that have me curious too. Hey Leanne, nice to have you back. PRTK. Let's see if we get some continuation here today. SENS. Same thing here. ITCI. It's holding up well, pre-market too. So these are some from yesterday that I want to keep on watch, close watch. EXTR. Hey Chris, how's it going, man? EXTR is holding up well too. So all these are kind of threatening again here today. Some of them didn't get, their real jig until the end of the day yesterday. Got them at different times, but they're definitely setting up on their charts. Of course, I don't have time to go into the specifics of the charts. You can look them up, but EXTR, it's got the horns pre-market. So all of these are threatening follow through. Some really good setups. TRXC, man, I must have hit that 10 times yesterday. God, that was tough to get out of that thing, chip out of it. That was like trade hell. I don't think I'll go back there. Oil's off a bit right now. Yeah, these are all holding up. These are all threatening. They're all bullish. Strong list. Very interesting setups. HTZ, how did it make out? So it's off this morning. Did it keep? It's a 100-day. I mean 200 days, sorry. It did too, look at that. Now this morning it's off. But it's still got its 200. Icon is threatening to sink his teeth into this one. Server side alerts. Oh, okay. All right then. Let's just get rid of some here. Alarms, manage alerts. Delete all inactive. There. Morning, Z-Man. NTNX. Okay, I'll take a look at that one too. Interesting note. Thanks, Sean. I didn't know that. I just killed some alerts there, guys. Come on, cut me some slack. ZN, we can kill that. Soil, we can kill that. Win, dollar, we can kill that. Okay. So I'm off $100 to start my day. Me and XIV. Okay, HTZ is alerts log. Yeah, these are all holding up. The bulls are just waiting. A whole batch of them. Man, that's bullish. Wow. I like this edit chart too. It's off this morning too. Morning, Corey. Morning, that. All as well. Mayu Bank. Edit looks really good. Really like this one a lot. I think I'm going to leave this one on my board here for open. Man, that's a nice chart. It's a nice chart, boy. All those charts are set up and the bulls are sitting in them. They're not moving right now. Dang it, I'm off on 140 bucks or something in XIV already this morning. It's a nice steak dinner for two. Okay, what were the other ones? What else was on that list? ADMS. I really like that stock. Yeah, the rest are alarmed. So they're all set. So there was POTK, SENS, ITCI, GTHX, EXTR, XOMA, ZN, Edit, ADMS. And of course all the other ones that were on the list yesterday, but I sure like this edit chart. Okay, XIV, what's going on with you, boo-boo? Let's get it going. MBRX from yesterday's list is got mojo this morning too. So gold's time cycle, if it stays in this quadrant, ends tomorrow morning at this time. Be interesting to see what happens with gold here over the next few days. XIV gets going here, I'll hit it again. Little social media to start our day. Only noobs are long this market now. I really want to say something. It's not a bad looking house. Acor, the alarm was a little tight. I don't want to miss it. way overdone. It's coming up to VWAP. Here it comes. Big volume. XIV is got me down 140 bucks, the little bugger. $9.23. What else has social media got to say? OMVS merger news, that'd be nice. I have a little play there. I didn't take a gold or a oil trade this morning, by the way. Okay, we'll shut off the social now. Volatility's holding up. XIV's off my buy. Gold's holding up. Acor's coming along. And it's definitely trading on the 5. I'll watch it close here. Hoping to have a big day today. So the play I'm looking here for here in XIV is if it comes off in the open, I'm hoping there's a volatility crush shortly after open, and I'm hoping to catch the bottom on a double or triple down, quadruple down. Hey Todd, that's my plan there. We'll see if I get my way. Gold, I'm not too sure. I'm not convinced either way. Acor, this is my top watch for the day, and edit. I really like this edit chart. It's off 3%, so they're right. The stock could be the Tesla of healthcare. Like the company, like the chart, like the way it trades. Acor's got it had VWAP for a second there. So 18.15 puts it. Yeah. It's gonna find resistance in here. Oil's kind of tough right now because it's trading basically 42 to 52 range in the last while, and it's at 46, so it's kind of mid-range. It's a tough place to trade it. So with just over a minute to open, Acore has got its VWAP. Here comes your open. Ten seconds. MBRX, we knew that was happening. CDNA. Edit. Okay, so here's the XIV hammer. Lots of pressure on the S&P here. Oil's near quadrant support. BLFS. Interesting, BLFS. What's gold doing here? XIV just got some positive vibes there. S&P got some positive vibes. Made Trump stay quiet for a few minutes. Well, the S&P bounced off a fib there. Hertz. There's Acore. Nice pop there on Acor. XIV's got some mojo. I missed my buy on that. I'll have to wait for it to come off a bit here. It should retrace and then go again. Sheesh. I recovered quick. $77.80. I think that's my buy, isn't it? No, 77.63. Frick, that happened fast. I wasn't even paying attention. So 79.30 is my first test on it. I think. See you later, Carrie. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Thanks, Matt. How am I doing on XIV? Thanks, JD. Sean. TRXC just alarmed too. It's a price action alarm at 95. XIV, first test is cleared. $77.63 is my buy. Okay, so for my little retracement here on XIV, volatility's coming off. 12.5 is my first target on volatility. Yeah, Apple's it. That's how she works. Amen to that. That's how they do it. Doesn't look like I'm going to get a retracement here on XIV. Dang it. Oh, I can't really wait. Shoot. So 77.62 and 78.75. Bugger's probably going to retrace on me now. Yeah. Next test on XIV is around 79.24, 79, well, 79.15 probably. Oil's holding an intraday quad support. Should be nice to get that OMVS merger news. That'd be sweet. XIV hit 79.08, so I got really close to that test. 12 cents off its test. There's its test there, 79.22-ish. Touched it and came off. There we go. See how it does here. It's got 1:52 left. It's right up into its test now. There it goes. Ooh, S&P might get up over that resistance, serious resistance zone here. Holy, just banged right into it. I think I might cut XIV until it gets through there. I didn't realize that's where the S&P was. Well, I'm up 178 so far on it. I'll buy again here when the S&P gets over that resistance. Geez, I wasn't watching that close enough. That's a serious resistance. Man, it gets up in there and that's bullish. That's a bullish quad. I could fire right through there. Rip the face off some shorts, boy. Thanks, Greg. Jeez, I can't believe I wasn't watching that. Crazy. We'll see if it gets up in there because that's a really bullish quad for the S&P. Like, you know, it's not the most bullish, but 7 out of 10 kind of thing. It's pretty bullish quad up there. How's Acor? Nice. So Acor on its, actually I better set an alarm over here. Oh, look at that. Wowza. Wow. It's a oh man, that's a bullish quad. They're just hammering the VIX. How's the VIX look? Yeah, careful, it's almost down at 12.5. I don't think it's going to go much further than that today. It could, but I wonder if I should go back to that guy without saying anybody long the market is a noob. No. Okay, so it's trading really close to 12.5. Caution there, I might flip intraday when volatility hits 12.5. I might flip over to TVIX. XIV's struggling 200 on the 5. That's what it hit, 79.43 as a high. got out at 79.09. So I didn't hit the high, but volatility might have a little more downside, but I think we're getting close. Depends how this proves out. It gets into this quad, that's a bullish quad, but it expires, well, it expires at 3 o'clock today at latest, depending on where it's trading. Here again, if it gets up in here, see, I don't know, did it lose this because of that North Korea thing? Like, how did it lose that? Yeah, no, I can't remember, but that's really bullish in there for it to drop. Is that one North Korea? Maybe, eh? But anyway, this is, you want to watch this close. 243.67. So let's get an alarm on this. Let's call it 243.55. So we'll see. See if they can hold it. So volatility is getting close to that 12.5. Wow. Yeah, they're trading it on the 5. They'll just keep trading it on the 5 until it gets up and hits out of the bowl. I'd have to chart it to find the bowl, but that's what they're doing. So every time you hit it, you could set your stop just under the 5 because they're not even running the stops under the 5. It's beautiful. I think you'll get another chance. Acorn, it's too bad I missed this. It's 4% in there I missed. It's not easy to catch the knife though. But I'll come back to this. I think lunch hour is the time to hit this. Whoa. Yeah, they're running it. Dang, I missed both those. It's tough to catch them all though. Gold's right at that important support test. That's really important. Oil's at an important intraday support test too, by the way. XIV's at a resistance test. Volatility is on its way to that 12.5 mark. Based on this candle here, it might not be 12.5, it might be 12.6. This might be off by a penny. It looks like it is. Yeah. So 12.5, 12.6 is probably your bottom in VIX here for the day, intraday. S&P, they got it up over that decision. It's a matter of whether or not they hold it there. won't be easy to hold that. That was quite a spike, boy. I didn't expect that. Yeah, they're having a hard time with it. So volatility is probably going to turn here soon. So I'm just going to bring up TVIX here. Thanks, Greg. Oil's under pressure at that support. I don't think it's going to hold that support. It's got another one underneath it, but it'll lose another quarter of a point. TVIX trading up 9% on the day. It's way under, well, not way under its VWAP, it's under its VWAP though. Sitting right on its 200 on the 5 when it stopped. Yeah, oil's under pressure here now. I don't think they're going to get much more on VIX. XIV is coming off. VIX might get to that 12.5, 12.6 here. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Plunge protection team is at work today. Oil still holding that intraday. Wow, that's a huge, huge amount of buying they did in there. Crazy. It's getting close to that 12.6. That's a really unusual scenario. I don't see how they're going to hold that up. Yeah, XIV came off at resistance. VIX is almost at support. S&P's, yeah, see, they're struggling. That resistance is massive. They've got to let this chart repair. They're not going to get up in here, I don't think. It's going to take time. They need to hold it in here. And then hit it in here at tomorrow morning into here. TVIX. Yeah, see if the VIX is coming back here. Yeah, Acor over lunch. Edit. I don't know what to do here. I hate to hit it with the S&P red. Gold, it's holding its mid-range in this quad here. Wow, they just keep hitting this thing. That's just crazy. There, now they're into the next 30-minute candle here. Wow. Oh, gold touch support. Wow, this is going to be interesting the way this is shaping up. It's BAA. Oh, gold loses this quad wall here, and so it's lost its trend line. It's lost its fib. If it loses this quad, it's still in this quadrant here, but if she loses it, BAA, what is that? Wow, oil's still holding too. Frick, I was in a penny stock yesterday, like 14,000 shares, I think, or something. It's just retarded. Kept hitting it, couldn't get it to move. Line you. BAA is a gold play. Ooh. There's a wall at 181, 180, and more. Over $2 is your consideration. Careful with the wall. This is a Canadian gold mining company. Average 47,000 shares. See, this is what happens when your commodities get going, your precious metals and stuff. This is why if you chart them all and get them all ready for the move, fortunes can be made quick. I think ATW has huge huge short percentage, if I remember right. I might be wrong. Like I think I seen that when I do fundamental research once in a while. So A-core, I want this to come off over lunch. MACD's starting to come off. That's on the daily though. Let's see how it looks on the hourly. Yeah. Oil was about to lose its intraday support there. There's your $2, Todd. Anyway, A-core. Edit. If they can hold this green somehow, I don't think they're going to be able to, but if they can, I'll probably hit edit and then A-core over lunch. Oh, TVIX, there it is. Up against VWAP. XIV coming off. Volatility, see, it got right down close to that 12.6. Geez, I wonder if they're just going to give up on this. Because really, in here, they could just let that chart repair until, I should run that plunge protection team until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's all they'd have to do, and then hit it, boom, into this quad, and it'd be gone. They wouldn't even have to try. But there. I'm sure they know the charts. Oh, it's losing it. Well, yeah, so oil lost that support. Thanks for the alert, Chris. So it's on a fib now. It's getting closer to a buy. S&P, they lost it. They might give up on this. It's a lot of buying going on in there. It's hard to say though. It's really hard to fight the Fed. Gold's still in the quad. Yeah, edit. If the S&P goes green, I'll hit edit long. A-core, I'll play over lunch either way. BAA could get interesting if gold gets going again. Yeah, even Balma Roker is saying he doesn't think they'll spend the capital. I mean, they print the money, right? So it's kind of hard to. So LINU's halted, I think. I'm seeing that right. So BAA, I'll set an alarm on it. Gold gets going, this could be fun. Oil touched that fib like perfect. What was the halt on again? LINU. So this is a really interesting call. Or alert, I guess. Thanks, Todd. Interesting stuff setting up here. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a lot of pressure in here. I guess if they kept it in here, that wouldn't be so bad either. That little quad there wouldn't be bad for them, because then it could slip into here and gone. Yeah, they could let it repair in there. But still, that's red. Really, really interesting time. Yeah. Man, I came close to nailing that top on XIV. And I would have came close to nailing that TVIX bottom if I had got some balls there. Such a chicken trader, it's crazy. Yeah, cryptos are on fire. I start trading them on the 1st. I'm so pumped about the cryptos because there's so much range and they trade so precise. BTC, USD, the model is crazy precise. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I plan on becoming extremely, like, soaking rich off of cryptos. It's just the models, they're so predictable. It's insane. You'd think totally the opposite. Well, there's Reed. And Reed can take everybody on his private jet. And you guys can come visit me so I'm not sitting on the moon all day, every day. XIV, here we go. Test of UAP. Oh yeah, the cryptos are going to be amazing. Like, so predictable. So tight. Oh, and it's holding up even though the S&P's got pressure here. They got it back up. We're going to just try and ride that line, I bet. I think I'm just going to buy the next dip. I don't think they're giving up. Volatility's gone. Like in terms of S&P volatility. Like this 30-minute candle here, that's a nothing burger. And they're 17 minutes into that candle. Yeah, I think they're going to hold it. I think the battle's over. The volatility in that candle is not huge at all. They're just going to ride this line. That's my guess. That's my best guess. You're probably going to be trading in here. I mean, they might even get it up into here. That's probably your next quad. Because the one up here is bullish. Or no. Yeah, this one's bullish. This one's not bad either. They get it up in there. So I think that's where you're going to trade. Could be wrong, but Just not enough volatility in that 30-minute candle. There's only 11 minutes left. So I'm going to set some alarms here just in case I'm wrong. I'm going to go after edit and maybe XIV. And how's that line you? $209. Very interesting. Wowza. Nice alert. Jeez. Seven minutes left on this candle. The thing is, to get the S&P where it needs to be, you almost have to smash the VIX further than 12.5. And that's not going to be easy. Interesting. Really interesting day. Upcoming earnings. Not many of those on that list I'm interested in either. Well, this is interesting. I think they're going to get it. It's either going to be there or here. So, edit. That's an earnings list. Some of them. Okay, so oil is under pressure at that fib. It's getting really close to a buy zone. XIV is holding. Volatility at the bottom of the range. The S&P. So yeah, this is just a process of repairing the chart now. They got rid of volatility. Does IB just let you short TVIX right here? IB's platform's totally different. Interesting. It's obviously a powerful platform. It's just foreign. Yeah, they're gonna repair this. That chart switches in 2 minutes. There's no way, unless Trump opens his mouth. Unless the president speaks negatively about something. He's on an airplane. Nice. I wonder if you can short TVIX just right on the platform here like this. guess I'm short TVIX at 1814. TVIX 1814. Why short TVIX rather than long XIV? Because I think I could be wrong, but I think that the bulls have TVIX overbought. XIV I don't think is as oversold. I could be wrong. 3.83%. That's the other thing too, right? Like potentially I get the benefit of the 2 times. So this is, 8.4% and that's 3.7. Well, yeah. So I might get the benefit of the 2 times. Kind of like on, what's that? That movie where the amp goes to 11? Oh, such a good movie. What's the name of that movie? Spinal Tap, yeah. Such a good movie. Spinal Tap and Billions in one night, that would just be, that'd be my glory. How am I doing here? I'm up 20 bucks on TVIX. How are they doing with the S&P here? So where's the candle switch? It just, oh, there it goes, see? TVIX. Valid price, oh, I see. $17.81, 1814 and 1781. Yeah, that switch of the candle there should do it. I don't know how they're going to get the VIX past hole 5, but if they do, you can look for 10.7 as a low, 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 low. Next test is in the 12.1 range, and then 11.5 and 10.7. Yeah. And then BAA should come off here. LINU might be a good play here this afternoon. Acorn definitely over lunch. Edit, probably hit it any time now. I don't know. Squeeze momentum just turned green on the 5. Yeah, here comes the smash down. So the S&P, you can move to the 5 basically. So it looks like they won. Actually, I'll do well. They won. They beat them. Unless POTUS opens up something weird, but he's obviously busy. So XI or volatility is right at that support. So I'll let this sort itself out, and then I might hammer down on TVIX short here. EXTR. AAOI. Wow, that one can really get going. Volatility's just stalled right on that support. And the markets don't give you anything easy, do they? I'd sure like to see a breakdown on the VIX here. If we see that, I'll hammer down on that TVIX short heavy. Starting to break down here. Building X small accounts is so fun, actually. Can't be loose at all. Oh, oil's about to pop here off support. It's starting to get buys. Interesting. Yeah, here comes the hammer. There it is. We want to be long TVIX right now. How's gold holding it? Well, gold's holding it. But see, those are the gold bugs, man. They're tough to fight. It's like fighting the Fed. Come on, break down. You can do it. Once that 200's gone on the 5, that's about it, I think. Where's that alarm? Yeah, oil's got to jump now. Big buy is coming into ADMS has got jig. Come on, put the hammer down on this thing. S&P is about to go green, guys. Gals. Resistance is here. Oh, there we go. There goes the VIX. This line here, S&P gets up over that, boy. She's a game over. S&P's almost green now. TVIX is collapsing. There we go. That's it. That should do it. Oil's gone. Serious buys in oil right now. Really serious. Very serious buys. Acor's on the move. Let's see if retest the 200 here. See if we get a bit of a retrace up, and then bye-bye. I'd like to see this retest 12.4, 12.5, and then head back down. How's TVIX holding up? Those gold bugs, eh? Oil's got really heavy buys. Yeah, so if we can see a bit of a retrace here to 12.4, 12.5, 12.6 in that range, and then a collapse, that'd be ideal. Trying to catch a falling knife in TVIX, wow. '20's coming through VWAP on XIV, and it'll be on its way to the 200 soon enough on the 5. And when that meets price, it should be party time. Thanks, Trace. 9 minutes left on this candle. Man, that'd be nice, eh? That 30-minute switches when they get up over this here. Even up in here, that'd be just crazy. Be crazy town time. BAA is not going to have a very good day if that happens. I knew it might be something for this afternoon. So I'm just gonna, I don't think I have an alarm on it. I do. Wow. Powerhouse. I keep hitting oil too. Look at this. Whoa. I'm just nerding right out today. Got my nerd on. Look at that. Awesome. 7 minutes left too. Wow. This could get really, really crazy if they get up here. It's funny, eh? They just keep repairing this chart. Doesn't matter. I'm surprised they just don't let it ride in here. Like, why they keep hitting it up in here? Maybe that's just the buy side on getting it on. They might have went for lunch. Come on, volatility. You know it's over. The buys are coming into TVIX again. I don't know, 5 minutes left on this candle. I don't know if I'd be buying TVIX yet. They get a good switch on this candle, on this 30-minute candle in anywhere in here. Anywhere above 244.26 and be a slaughter on TVIX. Interesting. Dang it. Buy 200, market. That should do it, right? I'm going to see how this candle switch plays out here. But I think I have a good feel for what's going on now, so I can start increasing my size over the next number of days. I just wanted to get the feel for this IB platform and also for what volatility is actually doing and what the S&P is actually doing. But I think I got a pretty good handle on it. Like intraday, they may just sit down in here. But that wouldn't really make sense because I think the goal is to get the S&P green. So let's see. See volatility on the one, it's not a big deal, but the MACD turned up on the one. So I was like, mid Bollinger Band. Oh, it came off right at the mid there. Oil came off too after its big spike. S&P's not exactly blowing through this resistance. We'll see. He's about to get going again though, it looks like. Gold held. Amazing. Edit. Just about green. Acor. Right on VWAP. Line U, 192. What else is going on? Anything? I was off in trying to get the feel for the S&P and volatility and stuff. I think I got a pretty good feel now. Because obviously volatility's, here, right? So, and then the 9th is coming soon, and you can get a good handle on it. You can make a lot of money in it quickly. Well, I'm going to make a coffee and feed Monkey and watch the screens while I do that. And see you guys in a bit. Okay, we might get some serious action here on the S&P going green. Crazy, hey? Crazy bullish. Look at those candles. Oh, those are big candles, boy. I just got the price increase schedule for Epic. Newsletters are $1.99 right now. September 1 go to $2.99. October 1 $3.99. November 1 $4.99. December 1 $5.99. January 1 $6.99 plus $3,000 license fee one time. So as of January 1st, it'll be the first month of Epic will be $3,700. $700 a month after that for the newsletter. Come on. I thought it was going to get up and above there. So close. 10 minutes left, so well, that was just the first warning shot. There's a lot of open prairie above there. It's a bullish quad too. Gets up there and it'll chase 245.84. TDIX didn't collapse at all in that warning shot. I hate to say it, but stupid is as stupid does. Just not thinking at all. Incredible. It's all the scare tactics. They watch on CNBC and edit screen. Acor, look at that. Dang it. Crazy people sitting there in TVIX, just crazy. I mean, it might not do what we think it's going to do, but I wouldn't want to be sitting there to find out. That's funny, Trace. Okie dokie. Corrections can come, but yeah. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in 10 minutes.